who is, sorry, who has graciously provided the organization and support for this meeting. I think we're also all here because of Linda and her dedication to this, so we're very, very grateful for that, and I'm going to turn it over to you. I have no more words.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, thank you all for being here. I know it's been a long day for some of you, actually for all of you, and thank you all for listening out there, and we're very, very excited that you're here and that we were able to have this two-day science meeting and community symposium. It's something that we've dreamt about from the time that we started the foundation, and Ron and Janet and family dreamed about it themselves. And when we first met, we realized that we really wanted to have some results before we started and had a meeting like this. So now, 3 years later, after Ron and I really got together, here it is, and it's a dream come true for all of us. So first of all, thank you all very much for making this a reality. I want to really thank all the fabulous speakers that spoke today and over the last couple days that have truly given us hope as they shared openly and shared the results and shared ideas and really are helping us move forward with research and with a cure, which is what we're all here for. So please share with me our appreciation. I want to give a special thank you to Dr. Ron Davis. For building and leading a phenomenal team that's really growing every day now, and encouraging so many others to join this effort in open collaboration. And as Ron said, this is a different way of doing research. I mean, we're all sharing ideas. We have to share results. We have to share the purpose that we're doing all this is all for the same goal. We're trying to find a cure. We're trying to find these effective treatments. So everybody has to share openly, and we encourage that. And Ron is the first person to say, we just want a cure here. So let's just share and let's be open. So you're my hero, and I want to thank you very much for everything that you're doing. So when Ron and I got together and decided to join forces 3 years ago, Ron said he would gather the researchers if I would bring in the funding. So the very next day, I had a job to do, but Ron started making phone calls and brought together our unbelievable scientific advisory board. We have 3 Nobel laureates, one that you heard today, Mario Capecchi. We're honored that he's here today, and Paul Burke was with us in our meetings, and James Watson is part of our team, and we have remarkable, esteemed, world-renowned researchers that are part of our team, part of our scientific advisory board. And what's wonderful, of course, is we have this board that talks and shares ideas, and now we have an entire whole team that is working with us outside of the board to share results, share ideas, and share thoughts from in the space of ME CFS and out of the space of ME CFS, so we can really get ideas from all over different expertise. And we're so grateful, and we're going to make this happen. So Ron's wife, Janet Defoe, and my husband, Don Tannenbaum, worked tirelessly behind the scenes. And even though Ron and I, our pictures are some places and people say they've seen us on video, Ron and Janet are there 24/7 with us, behind us. So I want to thank you both so much, because we're all in this together. We are parents on a mission, and we have to find answers for our loved ones. And I know there's lots of parents in the audience and lots of caregivers in the audience, and of course patients listening everywhere. We are going to find a cure for this, and we have the team to do it, and we are going to fast-track this research. And we have all of you to help, and we want to thank all the patients for being such a great part of this research, because if you didn't give samples, we wouldn't even have these research results. So we thank you so much for being a part of this, and we're going to continue this, and we do need your help. The patient community has been funding this the whole time until NIH gives us another $250 million. We ask everybody to do what they can, and we thank everybody around the world that are really doing fundraisers and spreading the word and spreading hope all around the world. And we thank you all. And I want to let you know that we have our news is really translated in 6 different languages. We have an international, huge volunteer group everywhere, all around the world. And the last time we counted, we reach out to 90 different people in 90 different countries. And the exciting thing about that is it's 90 different countries. The horrible thing about that is it's all over the world. And so it's everywhere. And so we need your help, whatever you can do to help us keep going and keep doing this. And we thank our major donors who've helped make this consortium and all of our research possible, and all of our patient community who's been stepping up and doing fundraisers and helping us do this research, because without all of you, we wouldn't have this research. I mean, until a few years ago, we had no money to do any research. I mean, Ron wanted to do research for years and couldn't, and because NIH is not funding it right now. So we hope they will in the future, but in the meantime, we're going to keep going, and we're going to keep pushing ahead. So we thank you. So it takes a village. It takes more than a village, and it takes a worldwide effort, and we're grateful to all of you for being part of Team OMF. I'd like to have a special thank you to Ashley Hogan and again to Reka IR for doing this and setting up this fabulous conference this week. So please share a thank you and gratitude. This was a fabulous week. Thank you. We encourage you to follow the research. Go to our website, sign up to our newsletter if you haven't already, and sign up on social media. We put announcements out there. We share our whatever we can on our newsletter, so please go ahead and do that if you haven't already. I'd now like to call on OMF's esteemed Scientific Advisory Board Director, Ron Davis.
Thank you. Well, I want to add some extra thanks, and where I want to start is thanking for all of you that are here today and took all the effort. I want to thank everybody here very, very much. That's what makes this work. Thank you. So I also would like to thank all the symposium volunteers that put a lot of effort into everything.